Cobel? Yeah. In a cage? Where is she right now? Is this a flashback?
We ran the data from Kilmer's head like you asked.
No.
I think it's traceable to Ragabi.
Inside person?
She cracked reintegration. I'll find her.
Okay. No, so not a flashback. What are you doing down here? Interesting. So this is just her home. Because... Oh, her late husband, right?
Tame in me the tempers for,
Okay, there's the tempers.
that I may serve thee evermore.
Egan's school for girls, so it started young with her. Okay, so I'm getting actually more and more that she's not Mark's wife. And actually maybe she just took it for the wellness check.
Place in me.
What was that? Hang on. Pharmaceutical interventions. Yeah, so this runs deep with her.
That I may feel thy touch divine.
Hang on. You'll never progress in perfecting your imperfect self until you... She is so deep in that I don't know that you could ever get her out. Especially if it was from a kid. She believes heart and soul in Lumen in this. And I mean, that's what they're trying to do, right? I mean, we had that episode where they were talking about trying to, I guess, put it in kids. God. But I mean, even outside of the chips. So maybe she doesn't even have one. She is just heart and soul been programmed from a young age, and she just believes in this stuff. And I mean, this line, you'll never progress in perfecting your imperfect self. Your imperfect self. And it's interesting because when you start talking about humanity, you kind of start this conversation of imperfection. I think that's a fair thing to do, right? In some ways. No one's perfect. Perfection doesn't exist. That's the point though. And what makes this line, this phrase, so dangerous is in the way that it's worded. You'll never progress in perfecting, and that's the dangerous thing, because that doesn't just imply, it says that perfection is attainable. What you should be aiming for is perfection, and that is a never-ending goal because you're never going to get there, which means that you are constantly, always, consistently in a state of being broken down, in a state of being told that you are imperfect, but there's something to strive for. That's a path, going somewhere. And who gets to decide where that path leads? Egan, the person that, the people that say this, that have this phrase on as part of their, I guess, manuscript, even in that small line, which I assume is a very Egan thing. So on her wall of Egan, right? And sorry, that's not the late husband. Was that Keir in the picture? A shrine to him, to Egan? Dude, I mean, that says it all, doesn't it? But yeah, if that is the foundation for Lumen and the learning, is that thing of breaking you down to build you back up the way they want. What is perfection? Well, it is what Egan says it is. It isn't a positive manifestation or materialization of imperfection in humanity. It is promoting imperfection with the mind towards manipulating you. It's so insidious.
I may feel thy touch divine.
Charlotte Cobel. They keep calling her Harmony. What's that about? Sorry, I'm going to go back because I wasn't listening to what she was actually saying. I was just looking at the shrine.
That I may serve thee evermore.
Serve thee, yeah, evermore. The tempers, the values 9.
Thy touch divine.
Divine, yeah. A god, your god. Yeah, okay. I don't know, I mean, I still maintain it would be really interesting if we start to bring her back. I just don't see how you do from that. Oh, is this the episode? Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry. I sometimes I've been kind of making little notes here and there as I'm editing, or just if I have thoughts on my desk. And I'm curious now. I have written down here actually, Cobel fooled ? Which to be honest, I didn't think it was this, I guess, but in a way, manipulation, cultish kind of upbringing, fooled in a way. But no, not what I meant. Oh yeah, Cobel fooled or next step. And I think what I meant by that was the next step in whatever Mark and the gang are going through. But I don't think that's true anymore now that we've seen. Anyway, sorry. But no, here, this is the interesting thing that I wanted to talk about, is maybe Lumen killed his wife. I did start to wonder whether Lumen, because that's what, that was it. I think because it was Petey's funeral. I don't think we know yet what Petey went through. June, his daughter, said to Mark the thing about, hey, maybe it's not the best thing to be hiding from your feelings. That, which implied, because there was emotion there, that PT was also doing it for the same reason, or a similar reason. And that got me thinking, what if they all have that kind of reason? We did see Helly in that episode, the outside Helly, being very mean, very evil. Mean's probably an understatement. If that was indeed her, let's assume, like I say, that it is. So, maybe not all of them. But what do Lumen have to gain by traumatizing people? Employees. They get employees when they do that. So I'm like, are they manipulating the odds? Are they instilling trauma in humans to make them more amenable to being severed? So now I'm like, did they identify Mark as someone they wanted for some reason? Do they have an algorithm or something? And did they kill his wife? And actually, I suppose, seeing where Cobel has come from, that takes a very long time to initiate someone, to propagandize someone, to manipulate someone, to insert yourself so deeply into a person's psyche from childhood, and to be teaching them, this school that she went to. Maybe Severance is the next step, the kind of expediting of that process, right? The chip. Maybe with Cobel it goes deeper, and that's all they could do because they were technologically perhaps inhibited by, I suppose, the technology of the time. Because it feels like a very futuristic or modern world type thing. Something that they perhaps couldn't have done, 50 years ago. So 50 years ago and before, I think we know Lumen was around since, was it when? A while. The 1800s? Maybe I'm going back too far. I can't remember. But they couldn't always sever people. So what did they do? I guess they set up schools and did it this way, that way, with Cobel. And that perhaps severing is a relatively new thing, maybe even in the last 10 years, something like that. And it is supposed to just speed up that process to, I guess, increase the amount of people under their influence. Because, with Cobel, that kind of thing takes a lifetime. Or, 10, 20 years. Severing, I wouldn't say instant necessarily, but Irv's been there 3 years and he's who he is, right? Mark's been there 2 years, he's who he is. It's a lot quicker. So maybe that's what's going on. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, hello, let's go. Yeah.
You found this?
Found?
A while back.
Okay.
I come here sometimes, just me.
Greenery, very interesting.
I want to show it to you.
What's this doing here?
It's beautiful.
This seems odd to have.
It could be just for us, our secret place.
I want to trust, but I really do.
Your O&D colleagues are very nice, but they're also...
Always around.
Yes.
Yeah, you want a bit of privacy? What for, buddy? Be honest. A kiss? Come on.
It's okay.
It's very sweet.
The Lumen manual doesn't say anything about lip-to-lip contact.
I like how you think, but...
Discourage romantic fraternization.
What's the kiss between friends?
This can't be romantic, though.
I like yes.
Not romantic at all.
Give me a taste of that mustache. Do you know what I mean? That's not romantic. Throw that in there.
I'm just not ready.
That's alright, man.
I'm sorry.
That's alright in time.
It's fine. Just stay.
This is very lovely. Oh. Okay. You don't remember her? Or you just been rude? Yeah, okay, investigate.
Oh, hello.
Devin, I accosted you for your coffee.
Coffee!
He looks like a William.
His name's Bradley, actually.
Okay.
You changed it?
Did we leave the juice boxes in the car?
Severed, maybe.
Hi, Angelo Arteta.
Seems very much like the person she met before was a different person. And this is a different, do you know what I mean?
We met at the Burling cottages.
Mm-hmm.
She's kind of going along with it. Trying to hide the severance, if that's what it is. Private severance. There was, when was it? A few episodes ago, Mark mentioned people doing it to themselves. Is that what's gone on? Why would you do that to yourself unless you want to forget something? I don't trust you, Angelo. What are you doing? What makes her want to forget stuff? Do you know what I mean? Are people using it to as a mode to forget? It's an interesting conversation, isn't it? And I've mentioned the memory thing before. But I suppose the more existential question of what's the purpose of Severance, or what could be the purpose of Severance? Because I suppose what we're seeing with it in regard to Mark and the gang in the office is that's a corporate use. That's what a corporation would do, right? To instill whatever they want to get or whatever they want. The goal, whatever their goal is, which you'd argue, well, we don't know, so we'll see on that. But I suppose, what would humans want to use it for? And I mean, that's what people like Mark are using it for, right? To help with trauma, heartache, pain, grief. And I suppose that's what people on the street would want to use it for. To dose themselves, to forget. But that's more of an intrinsically, I guess, human response, right? Not a corporate response. It's interesting. I wonder if we'll see the show do a little bit more with that. I mean, I don't know. This is all guesswork. She might not be. But there's something sus going on here.
We met at the birthing cottages.
Maybe, yeah, because maybe the reason she's going along with it is because he doesn't know. So she's like, yeah, we did. Don't remember a thing. But I just gotta, can't let him know that I'm doing this. Because he'd be angry. I don't know.
You too.
Weird, innit?
We should go.
Yeah, he's got troubling eyes.
What in the
Yeah.
What does camaraderie mean?
Okay, camaraderie.
But I think camaraderie is more than smiling together in photos.
Go ahead.
It's standing together in hard times. It's recognizing a common struggle in another person. And reaching out to offer them a loving hand.
Yeah, let's teach this boy.
We should return to O&D immediately. All of us. This could be the start of us uniting the departments.
Yeah.
The way Kier always intended.
Did he?
You said they were making things?
Yes, in some kind of machines. We didn't ask what.
It's the clubs they murder those goats with.
We are learning more, though. Fact finding.
And once we've mapped the whole floor.
To be clear, I do not
Map
approve
it.
of mapping.
Hey.
Right.
Sure.
What if we go on another mental health walk?
Under the pretext. Hey, we're thinking.
We still have a lot of work to do.
Dear, is it a lot?
The work is mysterious and important.
I like that you're not letting up on that. He deserves that ribbon, mate.
That's good. That sounds just like me.
I know. Back to work, slackers. Praise care.
You never smile at me.
He's right, Mark. You are sparing with the facial encouragements.
Mark, you gotta fix that.
Yeah. What are you all talking about?
Nothing.
We're...
Stuff and things.
Miss Casey?
Miss Casey.
Miss
yes.
Casey.
Yeah.
You rallied together there, I like it.
Miss Casey was told to supervise Helly, and she failed at that task.
God.
I snuck Helly out. I mean, if anyone should be in the break room, it's me.
Oh, man. Really? She's in...
Who won't you go to the break room for?
You have a soft spot for him, don't you?
She's just a wellness counselor, Mark.
It's funny, sorry. I noticed last episode, I shouldn't maybe have taken me that long. I think I'd noticed it earlier, but I didn't know where it was from. The way she says Mark sometimes, and I've not seen it. What's the thing with, the film, the silly film, you know, where he comes out and he's like, hey, Mark. I haven't seen it, but it's so memeable that I've seen, like, all the memes. You know what I'm talking about. The way that she says it is kind of like that, and it's kind of funny.
I mean, I'm allowed to do that.
Just a walk.
Yeah.
Got to be a man about a goat. Damn.
It's not your job to play nursemaid to every new refiner.
Okay, so what is my job?
Are you really asking me that?
Yeah.
Hello.
What is it we actually do here?
Yes, Mark. Let's go.
We serve here, you child! MDR's hallway privileges are hereby revoked. Stay there until you're told to move.
What we doing, Mark? What's the move? Come on, hey, let that out. Let it out. Okay, next time. Ooh, lamp. You're talented, mate. I like that. Is outside Helly an artist, I wonder?
MDR more in the will they won't they energy shared by Miss Casey and myself. I think I wore this nice shirt for her today.
When you picked that shirt this morning, you didn't know she existed.
Well, maybe love transcends severance.
Sensed it. Fair enough.
You think so?
No. You two enjoy sneaking off the other day? Baby goats?
Are you implying that baby goats is code for sex with Mark S?
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty much bang on that, mate, ironically.
They were actual goats. Why would we call it that?
Fun.
We're not allowed in the outer hallways anymore till we hit quota, so no more interdepartmental visits!
Oh, he's mirroring her.
Are you serious?
Maybe letting out a bit of that emotion.
It's my fault.
Yeah, we gotta get our heads down for a little bit then, eh?
Which way'd you say it was to O&D?
Yeah, let's go. Storm. Mark S definitely having, yeah, some revolutionary thoughts, eh? Or unify. Even just asking her, what do we do here? I wonder if that's going to have any effect on his outside self. Influence, maybe. This is a big room, by the way. Can we ask them what they're doing?
Change can be disorienting, but MDR is here now.
Let's show everyone our lavas, mate.
Be welcome to visit you. at your place of endeavors.
Mingle.
I have some questions for them.
Gotta be the lava thing, right? Come on.
It's called macrodata refinement. What do you refine?
Good question.
Is that a watering can?
Yeah, what you watering?
We think it might be supplies for the executive wing upstairs.
It's funny, isn't it? It's like, are they failing to answer because they don't want to reveal that they actually don't know, right? That's kind of lessening their power in this situation where I feel like they're all a little bit unsettled. Or I forgot the other thing.
Hatchets weren't aggressive.
Hatchets.
Yeah, they just don't want to let them know what they're doing, I suppose, because there's no trust here. The lack of trust being, I suppose, the second reason, as opposed to perhaps being embarrassed because they don't know.
We've been trying to figure out how it all fits together.
Mm-hmm.
Raising baby goats.
Yeah.
Plugging along, it's important work, obviously.
Is it?
The thing we do here is important.
It's important because it actually is, or because you're saying it is?
Yeah.
We should work together on this.
Together, doing what exactly?
Felicia, a good question.
Why there are goats.
Nice.
Finding out how big this place is.
What are we all doing here? Team up, mate.
Why won't they tell us what we're doing here? What are they so afraid of?
Right.
The Egan philosophy is illumination above all.
Illumination beyond all, but yes.
Why doesn't that include us?
Hell yeah.
Why are we down here still working in the dark?
Good question.
That was poetic as shit, man.
Yeah, hell.
Mark is right.
He is.
Let's go. Irv's on board now, because Bert is.
Would want us to feel the warm embrace of knowledge and truth. That way we could be true partners in his teachings.
Yeah. I don't know if that's what Keir wanted, but I like that you're interpreting his teachings that way. It's also very interesting, because it does mean that there are multiple interpretations, perhaps of Keir, or perhaps Keir is, I don't know, there's a little bit more to him.
As the two department chiefs,
Mm-hmm.
Mark and I should make contact with this goat department.
Yes.
We could each bring one aide de camp.
Oh, Milchek. Scary man. Yeah. Okay, Dylan, let's go. But reach out to the goats, mate. You're on your own for a little bit, I think.
Not children, Mr. Milchick. We didn't do anything wrong.
Hell yes, Mark. You never said that before. Rickon, honestly. Legend. She is a scary lady, to be fair.
Keir, chosen one, Keir.
No.
Keir, brilliant one, progress.
I'm just gonna say it, Cobel, you're weird.
Keir.
With a haunting voice. Yeah.
I trusted you, and you abused that trust.
Immediately, to be fair. Oh, God. Break room. Have you got enough?
Escort him to the break room.
Hey, we've got, I mean, you know, these guys are dab hands at the break room now, right? I mean, Dylan was talking about how to cheat it. If we can make their punishments inert, ineffective, then they win. You know, we've got a method to fight back. I wonder, because we saw a softer side to Grainer. Did I say it? I can't remember. Whether Grainer actually has a sliver of good in him. It would be a nice little twist, I think. Oh, how are you? Yeah, interesting as well. You could kind of see it, I think, in the fear that I saw in her the other episode, but she isn't that high up on the rung either. Yeah, and they've... Sorry. That was a question I had, because I knew she was in there. Do they just have the one break room? They're not... The company doesn't seem prepared to take multiple people in the break room. It's one at a time. Milchek's doing it as well. Is there other people that are... Do you know what I mean? If we all start misbehaving, they can't put you all in the break room, surely. It's one at a time. I feel like that's the key.
What happened to your hand?
Yeah.
Apparently I jammed my hand at work replenishing a water cooler.
Wow, God.
Good with water, thank you.
And hey, second date. I'm good with water. Are you? Okay, so you're showing some interesting. Outside Mark is, we saw as well, doing a little bit of healing, you know, actually confronting his wife's death. Inside Mark, also rising up and being a bit of a leader and having original thoughts. Both versions of him seeking to improve, seeking to reclaim autonomy, because I think that's what happens when you outside Mark here, confronting his grief, the thing that I think is controlling him, he's allowing it to control him, and it's why he has no power. It's why he's chosen Severance, which takes a lot of power from him. Him confronting his grief takes a lot of that power back. Mark doing that in more obvious ways, inside Mark doing that in more obvious ways, very interesting, isn't it?
Did you ever think about having kids?
You know, we tried for a little while. We talked about adopting at one point, but... No, then you think, okay, this is the life you've been given. That's another life, and you don't get that one. So do something with this.
Yeah, good.
That's very healthy.
Well, it's mostly stuff she said.
Right.
She was very pragmatic.
She balanced you out a little bit, maybe.
And is it weird that I'm talking about her right now? I feel like...
No,
I think it's also healthy.
Nice, and I love that you said that, mate. Yeah, you are on a date, but also it's part of you. It's part of your past, you can't ignore it. It's just, it exists, and I think, you know, you're both adults.
Is it weird that I'm talking about?
But good that you asked, though, as well.
Yeah, but we're on a date.
It's polite.
I haven't walked out on you yet.
Yeah, nice. Hey. This is sweet. I like this.
You know, sometimes I think she'd want me to get off my ass. And sometimes I think she's not worried about me at all. She's just that she's dead.
It's good that you're talking about her. This is great.
She's a part of you.
Exactly.
You know, you can't just separate yourself.
Exactly.
Oh, but you can, Alexa.
I love Alexa.
With this exciting new procedure.
Okay, yeah, fine. Yeah, but it's not healthy to do that. I really like Alexa. Okay, we're sleuthing, nice. Re-election to office, damn. Oh, legalized severance. Hang on. Okay, we're diving into this. Former mayor of Wileston ascended to a seat of major statewide power on the momentum of his controversial and vocal support for legalized severance. There we go, not a pleasant fella. But the family's home life has been further upended by what Gabriella calls a frequently traumatic renovation of their kitchen. So we are diving a little bit more into the whole Congress thing, perhaps, and the legislation. Right, okay. Game changer, really. For what? If he's such a big advocate for it, is he forcing it on his wife?
You must be Devin.
Oh God.
The kelp worked, huh?
Mm-hmm. Hello, little Eleanor.
Yeah, she got lots of fingers in lots of pies, eh?
Shea butter salve for your nipples.
Oh.
It's on the house.
Well, very nice of you.
Oh, no, don't be sorry. That's what babies do.
Is she gonna hold the baby? Yeah. And then the baby's gonna quieten down and you're gonna choose... Starts whispering Egan stuff in the baby's ear. God damn it. I knew it. Don't believe it, guys, it's witchcraft. Oh, hello.
Dylan, I've awoken you at home. I need to know where you put it.
What?
The card you took from OND. You have no idea how sensitive this information is.
What?
Daddy! Daddy!
Is that my kid?
He has a kid, yeah.
End it.
What? They can just... Sensitive information. Was it? Sorry, that's... Okay. He has that memory that he has a kid now, though, right?
If it's lame, we'll leave?
You mean if it isn't as cool as we are?
Mm-hmm. Nice. I'm so interested about how this first season will end.
2 beers.
You luminates never enough.
Okay.
But you can find me, you are wrong, team.
Stay cool, Mark.
I hate you, Lumen.
Yeah, it's personal, isn't it? For you. Maybe for all of them.
I hate you, Lumen.
Okay.
You Lumen.
Nice. Not saying he believes it in his heart, but he got involved. We like it.
I'm pretty sure we suck.
Well, that last song was great.
Right, what you know, right?
Yeah, why not?
Your dad would have really liked it, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
How the f would you even know that?
Yeah, I sense that coming.
I think we're gonna take off.
Yeah.
I love this for him. He's really shown some progress. It's nice. He's you know, getting out, putting himself out there.
Difficult to piece together.
Nice, yes. I'm glad this is going well. And hey, that first date was a little bit disastrous. I love that Alexa gave him a second chance. That might be good for him.
I got a tip from a campus cop against college. What the
are you wearing?
I was doing some private research.
What's that a euphemism for?
What part of this conversation couldn't have happened?
Probably is Ragabi.
It is her. Let me know when you have her.
Okay.
Maintenance is installing tonight.
Installing what?
You're like a nurse or something?
No, okay. Sweet. Doing it at the dead of night too. This is good. Man, I got past Cobel. Are we gonna give him a ring? Is he gonna get Ragabi on the phone and then Ragabi's gonna get taken out maybe? That would be annoying.
Hello?
Who is this?
Okay, maybe Ragabi.
Is this Mark Scout?
Hello?
What did he tell you before he died?
Okay.
I wanna understand.
Sweet. There you go. He begins.
Can you meet me now?
Beautiful. He begins healing and he immediately wants to understand. Starts to take back his humanity, his autonomy, and suddenly not perhaps quite as okay with Severance and everything as he was before. Exactly. Come on, let's go. She might be gone soon. What is this fresh hell? Is it more memory stuff? When they go through the threshold, do they lose more than they usually would? Okay. Being followed by Grainer or both going the same way?
Are you alone?
Oh god. Talk fast, mate.
I used to teach at this school.
I know.
Ah.
Come with me.
Yeah, sweet move. Awesome. No! Oh, come on. Do you know what? It has a talent for this. Ending the episode exactly when it's about to get good. Hide and seek. What are we hiding? What are we seeking? I mean, lots of ways you could interpret that, right? I mean, you have the more obvious, the card that Dylan hid and the mystery behind that. I mean, what was that? I only got a glimpse and I didn't pause on it. And I'm not going to go back because I don't want to start trying to work it out because hey, some things can just be surprises and that's okay. It kind of looked like fighting moves, but I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, lovely to see, like I say, as Mark in both forms starts to take more power for himself, things are picking up a little bit story-wise, pace-wise. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I think there's 9 episodes in this season, right? So we've got 3 more to go. It does very much feel as if we are building towards something. Episode 7 next episode, I feel like Ragabi maybe, or whoever it is, might shed some light on some things. We shall see. But I mean, we got a very interesting tidbit at the beginning of Cobel and actually a little bit of an answer perhaps as to her origins. And I don't think, I mean, I didn't think that she was necessarily severed, I think, but it was up in the air. Perhaps a more traditional upbringing for her in this cult that it seems to be that is Lumen, right? And again, the show just drip feeding, you know, us as the audience. We saw a little bit of Dylan's home life. He has a son now inside Dylan knows that too. How's that going to affect him? We have this entryway as they go in. Is that going to zap them back to 0? You know what I mean? I don't. We'll see. This is the thing. The show's still doing this thing of kind of peeling back the layers, but not really giving you any answers. Not really answering anything. Actually, there's more mystery. It feels like, and where episode 7 of, you know, a 9 episode run, and it's still doing that. I still don't actually really feel like I know anything, really. I feel like the show is quite artfully treading that line and keeping you hooked. I'm interested. I am hooked still. 7 episodes in and not really telling you much and still keeping your intrigue. Very impressive that the show is still doing that. So yeah, looking forward to episode 7. But that was episode 6. Hide and seek. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it and you're not subscribed already, please do consider doing that down below. Like the video, give me a comment, let me know what you think of the episode. Links in the description as always. I've got my gaming channel, I've got early access if you can't wait for the next one. Thank you as always to my patrons, my YouTube members, for your support. Genuinely, just thank you so much for that. But that was Severance for this week. We are back next Wednesday for episode 7. So yeah, make sure you don't miss it. But that's it for now, and I'll see you next time.